Let's be honest, life throws curveballs that can really shake the foundation of what you believe. When the pressure mounts from work, family, or personal unknowns, it's easy for our peace to evaporate. But your faith isn't meant to be fragile. It's designed to be steady, even when the world feels wobbly. Today, we are going to explore 3 practical pillars: prayer, patience, and obedience that fortify your walk with God. These simple, daily disciplines will help you keep your mind calm and your trust firmly anchored. First up is prayer, which is your direct line to the source of all strength. It's not about having eloquent words, but simply showing up when you feel the most unsettled. Think of prayer as an ongoing conversation, not just an emergency broadcast system. Start your day by handing over the upcoming unknowns to God, before they even have a chance to overwhelm you. When stress hits midday, take 30 seconds to mentally place that specific worry into His hands. This consistent practice actively shifts the burden off your shoulders and onto a reliable foundation. You begin to notice the subtle ways your conversation with God changes your immediate perspective. Use a simple verse you've memorized as a prompt when your own words fail you entirely. Prayer cultivates intimacy, which is the soil where steady faith really begins to grow. Now, let's talk about patience, which is faith when it has to wait. Stress often screams for instant fixes, but true growth and true faith rarely happens overnight. Patience isn't sitting back idly. It is active trust that God is working even when you cannot see the gears turning. Practice patience in the small, irritating moments, like waiting in a long queue at the shop. When family challenges stretch your limits, that is your dedicated training ground for divine timing. If a project at work is moving slower than your ideal timeline, view it as a chance to exercise trust over control. Patience shifts your focus from demanding an answer to resting in the character of the one who holds the answer. Journaling those moments of waiting helps you create a tangible record of God's faithfulness over time. The peace that settles in during patient waiting is a direct fruit of a strengthened faith. Finally, let's anchor this with obedience, which is faith in motion. Obedience proves that you believe what you claim to trust, especially when the path ahead is still obscured. You don't need to see the entire blueprint. You only need clear direction for the very next step. Identify one small act of obedience today, perhaps related to your finances or how you speak to someone. Choosing to serve a colleague when you are completely drained is an act of powerful, practical obedience. Obedience is ultimately about aligning your will with the known will of God, regardless of your current feelings. Each time you obey, you are building a history of faithfulness that your future self can rely on. This active alignment is a powerful antidote to the anxiety that tries to take root in your mind. Look back at the times you followed through, and let those victories quiet the voice of doubt today. To bring this all together, try this simple pattern when challenges arise this week. When work stress hits, pause for prayer, commit to patience in the delay, and obey the next practical step. During family friction, use prayer to soften your heart before you choose patient, listening over immediate reaction. When a personal worry loops in your thoughts, offer it up in prayer and choose the small act of obedience that moves you forward. These 3 actions, prayer, patience, and obedience, are your lifelong toolkit for unwavering trust. You possess everything you need right now to navigate the seasons of stress with incredible steadiness. Your relationship with God is built to withstand the pressure. So start reinforcing those pillars today.